name is Alex Cross.
My name is Kyle St. Jean. I graduated from Eastern in 2012.
My name is Holly Ryan, and I graduated from Eastern in 2001.
So I intend to graduate next semester. I'm currently a political science and sociology major, and I'm the university assistant here in the Writing Center.
I started at Eastern in fall of 1994. I had just finished my dissertation at New York University, and I've taught a range of courses over the years. So right now I'm teaching, I usually teach first year writing, either college writing or developmental writing, the English 100 plus class. And I but I was hired mostly to direct the writing program.
I majored in English and history. I was a double major. After I graduated, I went and worked at the Norwich Bulletin for about a year as a sports journalist. I was covering a lot of high school sports, writing a lot of articles for their daily paper.
I currently work at Penn State University at the Berks campus. I'm an assistant professor of English, and I run our writing center there. After I graduated from Eastern, I moved to Tucson, Arizona, went to the University of Arizona for my graduate work in rhetoric and composition. And then after that, I did a postdoc at Duke for about 3 years, and then I got my full-time job at Penn State. So I've been there for, I guess, the last 5, going on 6 years.
Post-Eastern, I intend on applying to PhD programs in sociology and using my writing skills to advocate for more advanced rights for sexual minorities throughout the United States.
About 10 years ago, people started studying how tutoring experience really helps the tutors who are doing it more than anything else.
It really helped me with my own writing skills because helping others and seeing seeing their flaws kind of showed me my own flaws that I needed to work on, which I didn't necessarily see beforehand.
In my quest for graduate schools, I've only been looking at graduate schools that have writing centers, so I can know that I can get the kind of help that I need as a graduate student, as well as I can help undergraduates and other graduate students as well, just because I know I have the ability from working at our own writing center. So it has actually been a very integral part of my deciding grad school because I have such a fantastic resource here, and I think it should be something that's required of most universities, and I don't want to give it up.
What they found was that tutoring experience was extremely helpful in any occupation that has to do with working with people.
As a peer writing tutor, it really helped prepare me a lot for my future career paths that I've done. Really the biggest thing I think is communication. It's working one-on-one with individuals. Now I do a lot of hiring. I hire about 150 people for seasonal staff members just for this summer. So going back to being a writing tutor, it really helped prepare me for that, that interaction, that communication.
In my job, I'm a writing teacher. That's my primary responsibility, and I run the writing center. That's my secondary responsibility. So of course I use everything that I learned as a writing tutor to help me in those positions. In terms of my teaching, I'm constantly talking about writing and working with writers. And so one of the things that happened, I think, or that comes from my writing tutoring background is in my commenting to students, I still ask a lot of questions. In terms of training tutors for the Writing Center, I'm always using what I learned in the Writing Center. I use activities that I learned as a tutor. I use some of the readings that I did as an undergraduate with my undergraduates to train them. I do some of the activities that I did in training, like every year I play Grammar Jeopardy with them, which is something I learned here at the Writing Center at the end of one of my courses related to writing tutoring.
It wasn't beneficial just to English majors. It was really beneficial to anybody, no matter what kind of job they were going into.
When I started as a writing tutor, I was a finance major. I was in an economics class, and I was recommended by an Eastern professor to Dr. Malenchek because I had written a creative piece that was like an extra credit assignment. But I still thought I was going to be a finance major. I still thought I was going to do corporate law. I thought I was going in that direction. But what happened was after I started working in the Writing Center, I took more classes in rhetoric and composition, and I was like, hey, I kind of love this. This is really cool and interesting, and I just wanted to keep going with it. So I switched to an English major and I went on to graduate school from there. I loved it so much. So when I graduated from my PhD program and I went to Duke University for a postdoc, the very first thing I did was to find out how I could get involved in the Writing Center. And so once I started my second year there, I was the associate director of their Writing Center, and it was wonderful. And I sort of reinvigorated everything that I loved about writing centers and all the work that I was doing. And then when I was looking on the job market, I was really hoping to find a position that let me run a writing center. And so I did, and now I run one, and I actually created it, and now I run it, and I absolutely love it. So yes, absolutely, being a writing tutor completely influenced my trajectory in my career.